To me, there's a design renaissance that's coming out of COVID.
Hi everyone, good morning. What's going on? Another sustainability talk with N&N, and then today we have a friend of mine, great designer, Rob Price.
I'm a fashion accessories designer and a product designer. I live in Brooklyn and work in New York City in the sustainability space and also playing with innovative materials.
What does it mean for a designer designing in sustainability?
Timeless is the first goal, I would say, of a designer, to make things that last. The second element is within the design process, you could be better and do things in new and unique ways. And that comes down to using interesting materials. Sometimes it comes to a manufacturing process. People think about sustainability as just the one material that they're using in their products. Like, oh, I'm using recycled plastic. When you design something, there's so many components, right? It's like you go to Chipotle and you get the burrito and get the tortilla, you get the beans, you get the rice. So you have to think about all those pieces, and we can look at innovation in terms of technology. Like 3D printing, for example, is a wonderful technology that allows us to hit smaller minimums of making something.
Tell us a little bit about 3D printing.
That now you could print rubber-like materials, fabric, yarns, and different things, and you have the ability to actually create these designs in a three-dimensional space and save a lot of time in terms of prototyping and able to look at things in a faster, more effective way.
The numbers of products that we do every day just to see something made up create waste.
I 100% think so. I think the technology has always been challenging, but once you start getting into these things that drape or a leather that has some body and volume, it becomes more challenging. But I don't think eliminates the opportunity to make physical things. It's all about having a really well-rounded tools and ways of working that allow you to be as successful and thoughtful in terms of how you design.
Leather is still your preferred material to be used.
Is a time to try new approaches. With the COVID, the pandemic, there's been a reset that's been hit on how things are created and made. It's an opportunity for all of us to think differently. To me, there's a design renaissance that's coming out of COVID, where people are creating new and unique things that answer this future it's going to be very different than 2019. Leather itself, it's a byproduct of the beef industry. You're upcycling by using leather in general, and it's an age-old material that has a lot of incredible properties in terms of its strength, its durability. It's balancing that. It's that new and nostalgia, and how do you sort of try out new things to be more innovative, but then look at what's always worked and what things are timeless. Think about those things that are essentials, those things that bring us joy in our life, and those things that actually make a difference.
Now in this pandemic, you buy things that you need.
The second you go all new, it's too futuristic or, sci-fi. And the second you go too heritage, it feels like something from a museum. You always have to take and move and evolve and push things to the next level.
It's really interesting to see how education is following this. They're trendsetter or they're followers.
They're reimagining how the future is, and they're pioneering a new way of creating. Probably come from how there's much more of an understanding. And I think that they grew up in a world where you can make change. There's not so many hurdles. You could start a website, you could have an Instagram, you could open a YouTube business and instantly grow. And that's huge.
Are the big brand gonna be stronger, or is the good time for the small brand to be there?
The old way of doing things was really about volume. We almost designed everything else around having to mass produce. Now the customers, they get to buy whatever they want. They have the power. They're on their social media channels and they're saying, this is what I want. Some of these smaller brands are doing that and really creating this hybrid digital products and physical product, user experience and physical experience. What's more important than ever is creative collaboration and working and supporting and partnering and allowing everyone to grow to their highest and full potential? How do we create better things? And as consumers, make the vote for what values we support.
Thank you, Rob. It was amazing to have you on board, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much for having me. Wonderful meeting you, Nicolo, and Nicolo. Love seeing you.